2, 1.
Hi, my name's Dr. Helen Rielly. I'm a paediatric registrar in the NHS.
My name's Dr. Rebecca Wilson, and I'm also a paediatric registrar working in the NHS.
Can I ask you both why you're here today?
I think today we feel like this is the last resort. None of us wanted to be here today. A lot of us I'm actually on a 0 day today. I'm not actually taking a day off work, but I feel so strongly about what's happening that I'm come on my day off to show my support for myself, my colleagues, my patients, and the rest of the people who work within the NHS.
You were just saying that you feel sick. The idea of this contract coming in makes you feel sick because you never thought it would actually happen.
Yeah.
Could you just explain a bit why you would feel sick?
It makes me feel sick because I feel so upset that we're not being listened to. I think generally we're a reasonable bunch of people who want to do good and do good by our patients, and the fact that we've been forced into this position is really, really upsetting. I think we already feel incredibly stretched. We already feel incredibly overworked. But up until this happened, we weren't complaining about that. We were getting on with our jobs and trying to do the best with what we had. And now we're just in a position where I feel overworked and incredibly demoralised by what's happening.
And Helen, can I ask you? You worked a 14-hour day. You said yesterday.
Yeah.
How did you feel when you finished?
So I was rotated for a 12-hour day, but we were so short-staffed and so very busy that I stayed an extra 2 hours, which meant I didn't go home till 11 p.m. I didn't see my family or my young daughter. It was incredibly stressful at work, high intensity. I didn't have any rest periods, any food or drink. I was very thirsty at the end of my shift and couldn't speak very well when I was handing over to my colleagues. I had a huge headache. I just felt so demoralised, and I went home in tears and just realised that I couldn't do any more of those shifts for less pay as well. To do one every now and again is really hard work, but if I was doing those shifts the majority of the time, which is what the government are trying to enforce with the new rota patterns, it would just be so unsafe and so unmanageable. Then I'd have to seriously think about what I would do with my work.
You were just saying that it's actually made you contemplate leaving medicine, presumably something that you've worked hard for so many years.
Yeah, I'm very passionate about medicine and working for the NHS. I've worked for the NHS since I was 16 years old, and I feel very strongly about it, but I just think realistically, from my point of view, I don't know how I would possibly be able to cope with the new contract that's being imposed because of childcare, because of lots of other reasons. I don't know how I could physically work those hours and to provide a safe service. I'm so scared that something would go terribly wrong.